Good morning. This is Helda Miller here. I'm a local realtor in Colorado Springs, Fountain, Lorson, and surrounding area. So today I would like to talk about different home loan term, conventional FHA and VA. So you can figure out which best for you to get home loan term. Okay. I Let's get to it without further delay. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about conventional rates and requirements. So first, let's find out what is conventional loan. Conventional loan are the closest you can get to standard mortgage. There are no special eligibility requirements. Pretty much all lenders offer them, and you can qualify with just 3% down and 620 credit score. Conventional rates today is 3.7% with a 30-year fixed rate term and APR 3.782%. What is a conventional loan requirements? So conventional loan requirements vary by lenders. Conventional loans have met to central guidelines set by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. So there are three things conventional loan requirements: a minimum credit score of 620 credit score, a debt to income ratio lower than 43%. What is a debt to income ratio is? It is a percentage of consumer monthly gross income that goes toward paying debt and determine your borrowing power. So what does that mean is if you are making 2,500 a month gross income, your in debt to income ratio has to be at least maybe 20 to 30%, which your debt has to be only $750. $750 divided by your gross monthly income, that is your debt to income ratio. Okay. And the third one is a down payment at least 3%. And that's a minimum or the lowest down payment. You can go higher until 20% down payment, which is a really good advantage or a good advantage for you as a buyer, because if you have a better credit score like 740 or higher, then and then you're putting down 20%, then you'll get a lower monthly income, lower monthly payment, and also lower rates. So that's what conventional loan term is pretty much straightforward. As long as you have credit score 620 and you have a down payment of 3%, and your debt income ratio, you have to follow that for 3% or less, then you pretty much will get or approve of conventional loan. Okay, so now let's go to eligibility for VA home loan. So VA loans are available not only to veterans but also the other classes of military members, and these are the following: active duty service member, members of National Guard, the reservists, surviving spouse of veterans, cadets of the U.S. military, Air Force, Coast Guard Academy, midshipmen of the U.S. Naval Academy, officers of National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. A minimum service required for VA mortgage is you have to serve 181 days of active duty during peacetime. You have to serve 90 days of active duty during wartime, and you have to serve at least 6 years in the Reserve or National Guard, and your spouse was killed in the line of duty and you have not remarried. Okay, these are the requirements. There's requirements for veterans and also requirements for their families, classes of families, and the service that they have rendered. Okay, so what is today's VA mortgage rate? So 30-year fixed VA is 3.93% and APR of 4.135%. So this mortgage rate and APR, this rate right here, APR, annual percentage rate, these are included of your closing cost. Okay, so this is the original, the 39.3%, and then adding the closing cost. How much going to be your closing cost? 5,000, 10,000, whatever it is, then it will add that. So that's why it goes up your interest rate. Okay, so I think this is your final percentage rate of your mortgage. Now let's go to the FHA. So what is FHA? FHA is a mortgage insured by the Federal Housing Administration. FHA protect mortgage lenders, allowing them to offer loans with low interest, easier credit requirements, and low payments, down payment starting at 3.5%. And these are FHA loan requirements. Okay, a 3.5 down payment if your credit score is 580 or higher. So remember that 3.5 down payment if your credit score is 580 or higher. And 10% down payment if your credit score is between 500 to 579. So be prepared if your credit score is below 580, so you have to put the 10% down. So for example, if you're getting 400,000, okay, time 10%, so you have to put a down payment 40K, $40,000. Okay, so a debt to income ratio, as we already mentioned earlier, how that works is your debt divided by your gross income. That will be your debt to income ratio, or the percentage, which they allowed 50% or less. Documented steady income employment history. Make sure you have a steady income. That means not part-time, okay? At least 6 months, I believe, you have an employment history. Okay, you have to have that. You'll live in the home as your primary residence. It's not rental. It's not rental property. It has to be primary where you're gonna be living if you apply for FHA loan. Okay, you have not had a foreclosure in the last 3 years or any type of bankruptcy, something like that. You must not have any bankruptcy, any like mentioned here already, anything that can take your credit score. Bad. Okay, so these are the requirements, guys, for FHA loan requirements. And what is the mortgage rates today for FHA? For 30 years is 4.309%, or APR 5.95%. So FHA is a little higher than conventional rates and also VA rates. So here it is. If you are thinking to buy a property, at least you have an idea which best home loan term that you're gonna be getting according to what I explained here. And I am not a lender, but this information I'm getting from is from the internet, and I try to gather it for you guys so that you know what is going on, which home loan term that you are going to apply. And I think for me, the best home loan term that you will probably getting is just go straightforward. Is for me is conventional. As long as you have 3% down payment and you have at least 620 credit score, you'll be good to go. But on another thing, if you don't have a down payment, you can actually VA is 100% financing. And be prepared though that VA, they are adding you VA funding, VA funding amount to your loan. And so, and also if you go FHA, then if you don't have money, the down payment, which they require 3.5%, the lender will also, if you qualify for home for down payment assistance program, it can be getting that program can be getting from El Paso County bond or any other type of bond that your lender knows the process, and so just ask this information from them. What I'm trying to give you, share this information with you today is at least you have an idea which the best home loan term for you and your family, because you're gonna be buying it. You want to make sure that you know what you're getting, right? And so I hope you enjoyed this video this morning, and please, if you have any questions at all, just give me a call at 719-439-0126. And don't forget, I'm giving buyer's incentive, $1,000 closing cost expenses. And there's two other incentive that I'm not gonna mention on the video, but you can give me a call to find out about it. Okay, again, this is Helda Meller with HomeSmart, and I hope you enjoy your day. Thank you.